Hello, and welcome to Mass Effect 2 starring Katrina, Shepard, a spacer war hero, an import from Mass Effect 1. I introduced her in the first episode of the Mass Effect 1 series, and I'm not going to really introduce her again except to say what has happened to her and how she's beginning to change. But first, what we're going to do is pick her up. So let's import her. Okay. Here we go. Katrina Shepard, spacer war hero. Okay, we're going to play this on Insanity. Naturally, auto level up is off, and squad power usage is off as well. Okay, let's talk about Katrina and what has happened to her. Well, of course, she was this little Miss Perfect, little Miss Holier Than Thou, a hero, and she expected heroism of her crew and others as well. And she was a stickler for discipline and had the highest standards for her crew and for herself as well. But that all fell apart at the end of Mass Effect 1. She had this crush on Kaidan, and even though it was against the rules, fraternization, she still couldn't help herself. She was irresistibly attracted to Kaidan. And in fact, on Vermeer, when the choice came down, and we can see that Ashley was lost, when the choice came down between going back and helping out Ashley or going and rescuing Kaidan, she chose Kaidan, and not because the mission demanded it. In fact, the mission seemed to imply that it would be more important to go back and rescue Ashley because she was guarding the bomb, which was the entire point of the mission in the first place. We were supposed to set off this bomb and destroy these breeding facilities so that Saren could not breed a Krogan army. And the bomb and Ashley were under attack by Geth, and we should have gone back and helped her out in order to make sure that the bomb was safe and that our mission succeeded. But instead, Shepard ended up choosing to go for Kaidan, and which is why, and because of her feelings for him, which is why rules against fraternization exist. And that is a big problem for her as well. She also stole the Normandy, and that, of course, is like should have landed her in hot water with the Alliance, and in fact, it did land her in hot water with the Alliance. And she would have been court-martialed for sure, except she just saved the Council. She just saved the Citadel. And and she claims also saved the galaxy as well by stopping the Reapers from coming back. So Shepard was in the public eye, this huge hero, and the Alliance couldn't just court-martial her, even though they wanted to court-martial her. And she ended up on the Alliance shit list. Now, she's actually got one friend in the Alliance who has been able to run well, she's got two friends in the Alliance. She's got that have been able to run interference for her. Captain Anderson and Admiral Hackett, commander of the Fifth Fleet. Hackett is not yet in charge of all of Earth's fleets, but he's got a very high position where he's in charge of the Fifth Fleet, which is Earth's, the Alliance's most important fleet. And he was able to run interference and see that she wasn't court-martialed. Plus, she had this reputation as a hero, and the Alliance would look stupid for court-martialing somebody who just saved the Council, the Citadel, and the entire Alliance, and was seen by the public as this huge hero. And so what they've done is they've shipped her off into the Terminus systems to go hunt for Geth, because they really are pissed at her and they don't want to deal with her. They just as soon court-martial her, but they can't because of, you know, the way that would look in public. Anderson was also involved in this stealing of the Normandy as well, and the Alliance wasn't happy with that either, but he also, as Presley says at the beginning of Mass Effect 1, if you melted down all his medals, there'd be enough metal to make a life-size statue of him. So, I mean, the guy is highly decorated, highly respected, but he just helped Shepard steal the Alliance's most advanced warship, and so he's kind of on the shit list for the Alliance as well. So what they've done to him, although Shepard recommended that Anderson become the counselor, Udina ended up the counselor despite Shepard's recommendation, because after all, I mean, Shepard's just one woman. Well, why should she get the final say in who's going to be counselor? And the Alliance instead picked Udina, and to get Anderson out of their hair, they decided to assign him as Udina's aide, and that basically, you know, sideline the guy. So both basically Anderson and Katrina have been sidelined. Now, she's basically this paragon in the sense that she's always thinking about what's the most heroic thing. Although one wouldn't say necessarily, her crew wouldn't necessarily think of her as a paragon. Ashley certainly didn't, because she kept criticizing Ashley for the first thing she did when she met her on Eden Prime was say, "You abandoned your unit," and then she was constantly riding Ashley. She also rode Joker, and on the whole, she had these huge high demands of her crew. But when it came to actual, you know, how am I going to deal with this situation? Like, I don't know, with Shiala or Rana Thanoptis or the Solarians on Vermire that she found, she always wanted to take the heroic action. She had always had this idealistic view of the world, a rather naive idealistic view. But that's starting to come down because of what she did on Vermire, saving Kate instead of Ashley, and then stealing the Normandy. And she's starting to feel guilt and self-doubt about this, which is going to bring us to the main thing, the main question that needs to be answered here, which is, why does Little Miss Goody Two-Shoes here agree to work for Cerberus? And why does she agree to work with all of these shady characters like an assassin, a thief, a vigilante, a psychotic biotic, all these rather shady characters. Why is she going to agree to work with them? Why is she going to agree to work for this terrorist outfit? And the reason that she agrees to work with Cerberus is going to be she's going to feel the Alliance doesn't want her back. The Alliance would just have as soon court-martialed her. And she's going to be feeling like, well, I don't have any choice. I still have to deal with the Reapers. That's why I stole the Normandy in the first place, is to stop the Reapers. And they're still out there, and we still need to deal with them. And the Alliance isn't doing anything. And if I have to break with the Alliance completely and go work for this organization that's known as a terrorist organization, then I guess I will. At least they're going to give me my own ship and give me freedom of action. So, okay, I'll agree to work with these people. And because she doesn't have much choice here on who to work for, she also doesn't have much choice on who to work with. She's given a list of names of people that are with various different specializations that would help out with the mission. They may have very shady backgrounds, but on the other hand, despite their shady backgrounds, they have skills that could be very helpful on the mission. And so it's kind of like beggars can't be choosers. And so despite her distaste for working with these very shady people, she's going to feel compelled to do it because she doesn't really have much choice. So that is our story of how Katrina has changed from Mass Effect 1. And just a few notes here. Rex was saved on Vermar. She talked him down. Of course, I already mentioned Ashley was the one that was sacrificed. She saved the counselors. She didn't save the council. No government depends on the immortality of its leader. It's always assumed that the leader can die and therefore will need to be replaced. I mean, if the president dies, it doesn't mean the presidency ends. If a king dies, it doesn't mean royalty ends. If a prime minister dies, it doesn't mean that the ministry is gone. So she didn't save the council. She saved these counselors here. And she was Vanguard in Mass Effect 1. I'm going to play an adept here in Mass Effect 2. She's always going to be a biotic. She's Vanguard in Mass Effect 1. I'm going to play an adept here in Mass Effect 2 because I really like it. And also I stink at being a Vanguard in Mass Effect 2. And I don't know that I'm really that great at it in Mass Effect 3. Although it's a lot better in Mass Effect 3 than it is here in Mass Effect 2, where it's very, very difficult to play on Insanity as a Vanguard. And in Mass Effect 3, she's going to be a Sentinel. These are the classes I like playing. Adept in Mass Effect 2. I also like Engineer in Mass Effect 2 as well. And then Sentinel is my favorite class in Mass Effect 3. But they all have in common that they're all biotics. And I talked about her biotics at the beginning of the last series. All right, so let us then move on. I've tried to establish how Katrina has changed since saving the council and ending and killing Sovereign.
Shepard did everything right. More than we could have hoped for. Saving the Citadel, even saving the Council. Humanity has the trust of the entire galaxy. And still, it's not enough.
Our sacrifices have earned the Council's gratitude, but Shepard remains our best hope.
But they're sending her to fight Geth. Geth! We both know they're not the real threat. The Reapers are still out there.
And it's up to us to stop them.
The Council will never trust Cerberus. They'll never accept our help, even after everything humanity has accomplished. But Shepard, they'll follow her. She's a hero, a bloody icon. But she's just one woman. If we lose Shepard, humanity might well follow.
Then see to it that we don't lose her.
Disengaging FTL drives. Emission sinks active. Board is green. We are running silent.
We're wasting our time. 4 days searching up and down this sector, and we haven't found any sign of Geth activity.
3 ships went missing here in the past month. Something happened to them.
My money's on slavers. The Terminus system is crawling with them.
Picking up something on the long-range scanner. Unidentified vessel. Looks like a cruiser.
Doesn't match any known signatures.
Cruiser is changing course. Now on intercept trajectory.
Can't be. Stealth systems are engaged. There's no way a Geth ship could possibly...
It's not the Geth. Brace for evasive maneuvers!
Oh! Presley! Ugh!
Kinetic barriers down. Multiple hull breaches. Weapons offline. Somebody get that fire out.
It's kind of annoying the way Joker is like in command of the entire ship. He's command of the entire fleet apparently during the attack on Sovereign. Hard on my flank. It's a flight lieutenant.
Shepard!
Distress beacon is ready for launch.
Will the Alliance get here in time?
The Alliance won't abandon us. We just need to hold on. Get everyone onto the escape shuttles.
Joker's still in the cockpit. He won't abandon ship. I'm not leaving either.
I need you to get the crew onto the evac shuttles. I'll take care of Joker.
Commander!
Caden, go! Now.
Aye, aye.
Why is he wearing Phoenix armor? I gave him Colossus armor, man.
Everybody in! Go! Go! Go!
First time I did this, I didn't know where I was or what I was supposed to do. I was totally lost because I'd only played Mass Effect 1 once. And so I wasn't as familiar with the ship.
Mayday! 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 This is SSV Normandy! We've suffered heavy damage from an unknown enemy. Come on, baby, hold together. Hold together.
I get it in there? Oh, come on. I want to get it in there. No, huh? Oh, wow.
Come on, Joker. We have to get out of here.
No, I won't abandon the Normandy. I can still save her.
The Normandy's lost. Going down with the ship won't change that.
Yeah, okay. Help me up. They're coming around for another attack.
I wasn't sure whether I should go that neutral option or the renegade. She always ragged on Joker, but she's still kind of, she's here as she is, being heroic. Rescuing Joker. And here, Shepard is like, what are you doing?
Commander!
Jump in the pod, Shepard.
Shepard!
Instead, she turns around to look at the ship dying.
Commander Shepard has been recovered. The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
I don't know. I'm not going to remake her from scratch. And I probably couldn't do a very good job anyway. So, usually I just work off the defaults and make a few changes here and there. So, we'll just go with this. So, I say we're going to be an adept. I really like this class. That and the engineer. And I was been thinking about this would be a good bonus power to have. But I'm thinking we may do Kasumi's mission pretty quick, like even maybe before Morden's mission. In which case I won't be able to change. On Kasumi's mission I will definitely want this to deal with the heavy mechs. So I'm going to go with energy drain to help deal with the heavy mechs. Once we get Morden on board, we can change our bonus power.
On the monitor. Something's wrong.
She's reacting to outside stimuli, showing an awareness of her surroundings. Oh my God, Miranda. I think she's waking up.
Damn it, Wilson. She's not ready yet. Give her the sedative. Shepard, don't try to move. Just lie still. Try to stay calm.
Heart rate's still climbing. Brain activity is off the charts. Stats pushing into the red zone. It's not working.
Another dose. Now.
Heart rate dropping. Stats falling back into normal range. Too close. We almost lost her.
I told you your estimates were off. Run the numbers again.
Wake up, Commander. Shepard, do you hear me? Get out of that bed now. This facility is under attack. Shepard, your scars aren't healed, but I need you to get moving. This facility is under attack. There's a pistol in the locker on the other side of the room. Hurry!
If you look at these tabs as they go by, you'll notice we get
Grab the pistol and armor from the locker.
You'll notice we had 190 Paragon and 190 Renegade imported.
You don't have time to wait around, Shepard. Grab your weapon and armor.
Pistol doesn't have a thermal clip.
It's a med bay. We'll get you a clip from... Damn it! Those canisters by the door are going to blow. Get behind cover now. Keep your head down, Shepard. Shield yourself from the blast. Someone's hacking security trying to kill you. Look for a thermal clip for your pistol.
And the
Looks
reason
like they set up a barricade to try holding the mechs off.
the reason they they're at 190 points each is because I glitched up the score. In order to make it easier to pass persuade checks in this game, you want to import the maximum of Renegade and Paragon points if possible. And that'll make it easier for yourself to pass those persuade checks.
Look out! Ah! Keep moving, we need to get to the shuttles.
Alright. Well, I'm going to end it here and pick it up. We'll get to the shuttles, I believe, in the next episode, although we probably won't board the shuttle until episode number 3. But that's enough for this episode. Until next time, have a nice day.